looking like a stained glass window right now, but. Hey guys, it's V. Today I've got a short little review video. Yes, a video. That's a new thing. No, it's not. Short little video for you guys today, and I did sort of a lasting impression as well, not my regular one because I was working, so I did a different kind. I've done this before, like with the Burt's Bees one and the NYX lip lingeries. I did it with those, and you guys seem to like those, so I'm doing it again today. Although I do like my normal lasting impressions. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna stop doing those, but I like doing these also. So today I have got a new product from the Walmart. Yep, Walmart. I love getting stuff from Walmart. It's like everyone shops there. I mean, everyone pretty much needs to shop there because it's just so much cheaper than everywhere else, you know what I'm saying? So I got the Hard Candy All Matte Up Hydrating Lip Stain. It's a little crayon here. As you can see, a little bit of crayon action there. And yeah, I got this from Walmart. It was $5. It said new, and there are 4 different colors. There's this one, which is Earthy Marsala, is the one that I picked up. There's also a pink one, a berry one, and a purple one. Basically, they have a crayon sort of thing already, and it's called the All Glossed Up. And so these are just the matte version of that. So I thought that I would test it out for you guys today and see how it wears. So first off, I will show me applying it. As you guys can see, the color on the tube is nothing like the color on my freaking lips. I am getting really tired of these cheap drugstore brands doing this to me. It seems like anything that's under $5 just is not going to be true to color. So I mean, maybe I should just keep that in mind for my whole life, but I just feel if you're going to show it this really pretty deep brownie red, do not come up with a bright red. And it's also called Earthy Marsala. Have you ever seen anything on the earth that is this color? Like, even clay is not this color. I just feel as though they really need to step it up. I mean, Wet n Wild, them, it just seems like all of the lower end drugstore brands, their packaging is just not good for this kind of stuff. Lip products, the packaging needs to be the color that you're actually getting. That is one of the biggest pet peeves of mine because they don't have testers. If they had a tester, I wouldn't have picked up this shade because honestly, I'm not a big fan of it. I would have maybe gotten one of the purpley shades. So number one, either fix your packaging or put enough in your budget to get a tester for all the drugstores. Like, rant over. That's just ridiculous, honestly. That started out really negative. It just really came up negative. So anyways, after eating this morning, I'll show you guys my lipstick before I ate. It was probably, I think it was around 9:30, so I had it on for an hour and a half already. And then I just had a breakfast biscuit and some iced coffee, and afterwards it really wasn't bad. I didn't think that it looked too bad. It really didn't move a whole lot, just a tiny bit on the inner rim was faded, but other than that, not too bad. And then came lunch. I didn't reapply until after lunch because I wanted to see how well this lasted, and honestly breakfast didn't really do too much to it. So I had lunch at around 1 o'clock and I had Olive Garden, and it kind of actually lasted a lot better than I expected it to, because I mean, I had salad with dressing and soup and breadsticks and a raspberry lemonade, so it really lasted pretty good for that. I didn't expect it to last at all. Like, I thought after like wiping dressing off my face that it was gonna be gone, but it surprised me. It wasn't terrible. So then right after lunch at about 1:30, I reapplied it, and that is what I have going on my lips right now. These do have a very light minty smell to them. They're kind of similar to the Revlon matte balms that are in the same basic packaging, but not as good. In my opinion, I don't think they're as good. It's comfortable-ish. I wouldn't say that it's comfortable, but I wouldn't say that it's uncomfortable. It kind of feels weird after a little while. When you first put it on, you can kind of push your lips together like that, but now that it's dried down, I can't really do that. Like, it doesn't really glide. Like, it's kind of dried down, if that makes any sense. And these are not transfer proof. I'll go ahead and show you guys, but I did show you a little bit earlier. They're not completely transfer proof. They're really not bad, honestly. They're not bad in terms of that, but they are just not perfectly transfer proof. So let's read what Hard Candy has to say. These all matte hydrating lip stains is a matte lip crown that gives a crushed velvet look and feel while having the hydrating benefits of a balm and the long wear power of a stain. Long wear color is wrapped in a balm-like base that leaves lips feeling soft and kissable all day long. The formula contains tropical butters and oils to moisturize while velvety smooth powders blur and fill in fine lines. The precision tip, a crayon? I don't think that's really precision tip. Lines lips and fills them with hydrating color to accentuate your pout. The retractable pencil never has you digging for a sharpener again. So basically they're playing this as it's going to look like velvet. So I will go ahead and zoom you guys in real quick and we can see if we look like velvet, because I mean, I don't really think it looks like velvet. So I reapplied this at around 1:30 and it is now 4:30. So it's been about 3 hours since I reapplied it. Yeah, after I reapplied it, I kind of started getting a lot of like flakiness happening. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can really see that too well, but it's definitely not comfortable anymore. I found myself kind of like not being appealed to this flakiness that's happening right now. So that's what it looks like up close after 3 hours and after reapplication. So zoom you guys back out. All in all, this formula, I'm just not the biggest fan of. These are only $5, so they're not terrible, but I think if I were to suggest something, I would suggest to just go with the Revlon version of this. They're just kissable balm stains in matte. Yeah, those are better than these. Especially the shade Sultry, and those are so much more true to color. Like, just spend a little bit more money, Hard Candy, and you can have packaging that's a little bit better. But in my opinion, I personally wouldn't go for these. If they work for you, that's awesome, but they just don't, they're not as comfortable as I want them to be. I will say though that they do not feel drying at all. Like, my lips are not craving a balm. So that part of it I do agree with. I do think that they are pretty moisturizing. They don't necessarily make my lips feel better, but they don't make them feel dry. So that part's good. So yeah, that is everything. If you guys like this video, be sure to show some love to that like button right down there. And if you subscribe, you could be a member of my Muse family, because you all are so inspiring to me, and the reason that I do this channel is for you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye guys.